Okay, so very big welcome everyone. And yes, this is the first of our evenings on this retreat, this online retreat. And the evenings are basically going to be a space where we're going to be doing some meditation and some devotional practice. So that sometimes might be mantras, sometimes it might be a puja, or sometimes it might be both. And this evening, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a dedication ceremony to start off. Well, it's not to start off the retreat, but to start off our series of evenings. And after that, we'll have a mantra. We'll have a green Tara mantra. So in the afternoon session, we had quite a long period of call and response of a green Tara mantra. And we'll be doing a different mantra, but also a green Tara mantra at the end of the dedication ceremony. When that fades away, we'll be doing a period of just sitting. So Paramanda led some really awesome meditations earlier in the day, but it's also quite nice just to be sitting still and sitting quietly without having any input, just being with your own experience. So probably these evening sessions mostly we'll be doing just sitting, but obviously if you want to be doing something else, you can do whatever you want. And after that, we'll have a threefold puja. And we'll have another little period of just sitting at the end of the puja. So quite often we do a puja and then we end the evening with a puja. But for me, sometimes the puja will get your energy going a little bit, and it makes sense to actually just absorb it and sit quietly afterwards. So that's the plan for tonight. And yeah, I thought, well, I'll just share a few random thoughts inspired by some of the things that happened earlier today on the retreat. And also to think, well, why are we doing the dedication ceremony when we've already started the retreat and had a whole day of the retreat? So the dedication ceremony is something that we do to, in a way, set our intentions for the retreat, individually and collectively. And also it's something that we do to create a sort of sacred space for our practice, or a special place for our practice. And in the dedication ceremony, you've got the words about like trying to create protection with flames, with vajras, with lotuses, and also there are references to the outer world and the inner world, really. So Paramanda was talking quite a lot this morning about being, sorry, my brain's gone. Yeah, that whole sense of we're in the world, we're manifestations of the world, we're part of the world, and we have our own inner experience that we're sitting with. But in a way, inner world, outer world, they're in relationship always. We're in relationship. We don't exist randomly outside of other people, outside of the world. And paradoxically, when we turn towards our own experience, there's a way when that connects us more with others in the world. So, and it brings the two together. You know, when we're breathing, being aware of the breath, well, we're breathing in air from the world, from this environment around us, but we're also breathing out into it. And there's a place where the two are happening simultaneously. Yeah. So, anyway. So with any kind of ritual, we're trying to get in touch with things that are meaningful to us. And again, that was one of the things that Paramanda was talking out a bit about earlier. Giving ourselves the space, you know, just sitting still. And I think just sitting quietly when we're not busy with activities, it's not something we do a lot of. I mean, we might do it in our meditation practice, but otherwise we tend to be kind of quite busy. So there's that opportunity to sit and witness ourselves, listen to ourselves, listen to the deeper parts of ourselves in meditation and when we are quiet. So just sitting can be good for that as well. Just being receptive to our experience and being with our experience. So anyway, yeah, we're going to be doing the dedication ceremony, and it was quite interesting in the Q&A at the end of the afternoon session. Someone was asking about sound, and yeah, Paramananda talked quite a lot about it being quite powerful to sort of make vocalizations and not just to be silent. And yeah, I think Chandradas was bringing up Glenn Gould, who would make all these vocalizations when he would be playing Bach, especially like the Goldberg variations. There's these great recordings of him, not just playing the piano, but with all his vocalizations. And Paramananda was doing that a bit in the, yeah, when he was just sort of whistling and he was making other sounds. And I think when we're chanting a mantra, we're using our body, we're sending sounds out in the world, we can feel all the vibrations, and there's something about expressing ourselves in that way that is quite important, to express our energy in that way. And I think mantra chanting works a lot with our energy. And so do rituals. You know, when we're doing them in call and response, we're doing them with body, speech and mind. So there's definitely vocalizing, giving expression through our voices of our intentions and our processes. And there's also the idea that if we want to make offerings, then we get up and we might we might decide to prostrate ourselves, or we might just bow, but we're doing something physically. You know, if we're lighting incense, if we're lighting a candle, we're using our body, we're speaking the words of the ritual, and obviously we're engaging all of ourselves, our mind, our heart. They're not separate from our body either. Anyway, that was more than I meant to say. So let's just spend a couple of minutes getting into our meditation posture. We'll do the dedication ceremony, and Nupeksha Priya is going to do the responses. So we'll do it in call and response. But if you can keep your devices silent, but do the responses alongside Nupeksha Priya, that would be great. And then at the end of the dedication ceremony, I'll just start us off in the Green Tara mantra. And again, you can be doing that in your own space, joining in or not as you feel. But when it fades away, we'll have a period of just sitting. And then at the end of that, we'll have a threefold puja and end with our final mantra. Yeah. So that's the plan. If you'd just like to get yourselves comfortable. Dedication ceremony. We dedicate this place to the three jewels.
We dedicate this place to the three jewels.
To the Buddha.
To the Buddha.
The ideal of enlightenment to which we aspire.
The ideal of enlightenment to which we aspire.
To the Dharma.
To the Dharma.
The path of the teaching which we follow.
The path of the teaching which we follow.
To the Sangha.
To the Sangha.
The spiritual fellowship with one another which we enjoy.
The spiritual fellowship with one another that we enjoy.
Here may no idle word be spoken.
Here may no idle word be spoken.
Here may no unquiet thought disturb our minds.
Here may no unquiet thought disturb our minds.
To the observance of the 5 precepts.
To the observance of the 5 precepts.
We dedicate this place.
We dedicate this place.
To the practice of meditation.
To the practice of meditation.
We dedicate this place.
We dedicate this place.
To the development of wisdom.
To the development of wisdom.
We dedicate this place.
We dedicate this place.
To the attainment of enlightenment.
To the attainment of enlightenment.
We dedicate this place.
We dedicate this place.
Though in the world outside there is strife.
Though in the world outside there is strife.
Here may there be peace.
Here may there be peace.
Though in the world outside there is hate.
Though in the world outside there is hate.
Here may there be love.
Here may there be love.
Though in the world outside there is grief.
Though in the world outside there is grief.
Here may there be joy.
Here may there be joy.
Not by the chanting of the sacred scriptures.
Not by the chanting of the sacred scriptures.
Not by the sprinkling of holy water.
Not by the sprinkling of holy water.
But by our own efforts towards enlightenment.
But by our own efforts towards enlightenment.
We dedicate this place.
We dedicate this place.
Around this mandala.
Around this mandala.
This sacred spot.
This sacred spot.
May the lotus petals of purity open.
May the lotus petals of purity open.
Around this mandala.
Around this mandala.
This sacred spot.
This sacred spot.
May the Vajra wall of determination extend.
May the Vajra wall of determination extend.
Around this mandala.
Around this mandala.
This sacred spot.
This sacred spot.
May the flames that transmute samsara into nirvana arise.
May the flames that transmute samsara into nirvana arise.
Here seated.
Here seated.
Here practicing.
Here practicing.
May our mind become Buddha.
May our mind become Buddha.
May our thought become Dharma.
May our thought become Dharma.
May our communication with one another be Sangha.
May our communication with one another be Sangha.
For the happiness of all beings.
For the happiness of all beings.
For the benefit of all beings.
For the benefit of all beings.
With body, speech and mind.
With body, speech and mind.
We dedicate this place.
We dedicate this place.
Om Tare Tu Re Swaha. 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 Om Tare Tu
Tare tu re swaha. Om 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 Tare tu re swaha. I'll have about 20 minutes of just sitting.
So ending the meditation in your own way. You need to move, stretch, stand up, walk around. Just doing what you need to be kind to your body before we move on to the threefold puja. So in the threefold puja, after the opening reverence, we'll have a Shakyamuni mantra. And if you have got a shrine or somewhere where you'd like to make offerings, invite you to do that during that mantra. Then we'll have the reverence to the three jewels. And I think we could do the refuges and precepts after that. Then we have the offerings to the Buddha as the final set of verses, and at the end of that we'll have a different Shakyamuni mantra. And again, if you feel like making offerings during the mantra, then do so. And yeah, when that fades away, we'll just sit for a little while. And then it will be the end of this session. The threefold puja, opening reverence. We reverence the Buddha,
We reverence the Buddha,
the perfectly enlightened one,
the perfectly enlightened one,
the shower of the way.
the shower of the way.
We reverence the Dharma,
We reverence the Dharma,
the teaching of the Buddha,
the teaching of the Buddha,
which leads from darkness to light.
which leads from darkness to light.
We reverence the Sangha,
We reverence the Sangha,
the fellowship of the Buddha's disciples,
the fellowship of the Buddha's disciples,
that inspires and guides.
that inspires and guides.
Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamuni Swaha. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamuni Swaha. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamuni Swaha. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamuni Swaha.
Muni Muni Shakyamuni Swaha. Om Muni Muni Maha 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 Muni Shakyamuni Swaha. Muni Maha Muni Shakyamuni Swaha. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakyamuni Swaha. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakyamuni Swaha. Om Muni Muni Shakyamuni Swaha. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakyamuni Swaha.
Reverence to the three jewels. We reverence the Buddha
We reverence the Buddha
and aspire to follow him.
and aspire to follow him.
The Buddha was born as we are born.
The Buddha was born as we are born.
What the Buddha overcame, we too can overcome.
What the Buddha overcame, we too can overcome.
What the Buddha attained, we too can attain.
What the Buddha attained, we too can attain.
We reverence the Dharma
We reverence the Dharma
and aspire to follow it.
and aspire to follow it.
With body, speech and mind until the end.
With body, speech and mind until the end.
The truth in all its aspects.
The truth in all its aspects.
The path in all its stages.
The path in all its stages.
We aspire to study, practice, realize.
We aspire to study, practice, realize.
We reverence the Sangha
We reverence the Sangha
and aspire to follow it.
and aspire to follow it.
The fellowship of those who tread the way.
The fellowship of those who tread the way.
As one by one we make our own commitment.
As one by one we make our own commitment.
An ever-widening circle.
An ever-widening circle.
The Sangha grows.
The Sangha grows.
Refuges and precepts. In call and response. Namo tassa.
Namo tassa.
Bhagavato arahato.
Bhagavato arahato.
Samma sambuddhassa.
Samma sambuddhassa.
Namo tassa.
Namo tassa.
Bhagavato arahato.
Bhagavato arahato.
Samma sambuddhassa.
Samma sambuddhassa.
Namo tassa.
Namo tassa.
Bhagavato arahato.
Bhagavato arahato.
Samma sambuddhassa.
Samma sambuddhassa.
Buddhang saranang gacchami.
Buddhang saranang gacchami.
Dhammang saranang gacchami.
Dhammang saranang gacchami.
Sanghang saranang gacchami.
Sanghang saranang gacchami.
Dvijyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Dvijyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Dvijyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Dvijyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Dvijyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Dvijyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Tatyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Tatyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Tatyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Tatyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Tatyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Tatyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Anatipata.
Anatipata.
Verimini.
Verimini.
Sikappadang.
Sikappadang.
Samadhiyami.
Samadhiyami.
Adinadana.
Ajnadana.
Verimini.
Verimini.
Sikappadang.
Sikappadang.
Samadhiyami.
Samadhiyami.
Kamesu.
Kamesu.
Michachara.
Michachara.
Verimini.
Verimini.
Sikappadang.
Sikappadang.
Samadhiyami.
Samadhiyami.
Musavada.
Musavada.
Verimini.
Verimini.
Sikappadang.
Sikappadang.
Samadhiyami.
Samadhiyami.
Suryamirya.
Suramirya.
Majja.
Majja.
Pamadatana.
Amartana.
Verimini.
Verimini.
Sikappadang.
Sikappadang.
Samadhiyami.
Samadhiyami.
Sadhu.
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 With deeds of loving kindness,
With deeds of loving kindness,
I purify my body.
I purify my body
with open-handed generosity.
with open-handed generosity.
I purify my body
I purify my body
with stillness,
with stillness,
simplicity,
simplicity,
and contentment.
and contentment.
I purify my body
I purify my body
with truthful communication.
with truthful communication.
I purify my speech
I purify my speech
with mindfulness clear and radiant.
with mindfulness clear and radiant.
I purify my mind.
I purify my mind.
Offerings to the Buddha. Reverencing the Buddha,
Reverencing the Buddha,
we offer flowers.
we offer flowers.
Flowers that today are fresh and sweetly blooming.
Flowers that today are fresh and sweetly blooming.
Flowers that tomorrow are faded and fallen.
Flowers that tomorrow are faded and fallen.
Our bodies too, like flowers, will pass away.
Our bodies too, like flowers, will pass away.
Reverencing the Buddha,
Reverencing the Buddha,
we offer candles.
we offer candles.
To him who is the light, we offer light.
To him who is the light, we offer light.
From his greater lamp, a lesser lamp we light within us.
From his greater lamp, a lesser lamp we light within us.
The lamp of Bodhi shining within our hearts.
The lamp of Bodhi shining within our hearts.
Reverencing the Buddha,
Reverencing the Buddha,
we offer incense.
we offer incense.
The fragrance of the perfect life,
The fragrance of the perfect life,
sweeter than incense,
sweeter than incense,
spreads in all directions throughout the world.
spreads in all directions throughout the world.
Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamuni Sadhu 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 Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamuni Sadhu
Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamuni Sadhu Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamuni Sadhu Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamuni Sadhu Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamuni Sadhu Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamuni Sadhu Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamuni Sadhu Muni Muni Shakyamuni Sadhu Sadhu
What the Buddha overcame, we too can overcome. What the Buddha attained, we too can attain. Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamuni Sadhu 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 Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamuni Sadhu. So we're going to end there. And Paramananda will be back at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Have a good evening, rest of the evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time of day it is, your part of the world, before the next session. Thanks very much for coming and practicing, and see you tomorrow.